This video is brought to you by Grandeur Warranty, your #1 online source for factory-backed extended warranties in the country.
Tommy, why are we going to look at a car that has a horrible reputation for reliability, might have a blown head gasket, and is a liability?
This is coming from a Fiat owner over here, Dad? No, I mean, I think what we're going to go look at is a very cool and underrated, quickly becoming a collector's item. So, you know that we're big fans of four-wheel drives.
Yes.
And we're big fans of vintage four-wheel drives.
Yes.
But so many of them have gotten so expensive. Even things like GMT 400 Tahoes, like the red one we had, a nice one of those can easily go for $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 now. And forget all the old Broncos and stuff, those are big money. But this is still an old school 4x4 that you can get for pretty cheap.
Yeah, because it's got the double R's, that's why.
What's the double R's?
Range Rover / Land Rover / Discovery / the worst off-roader they ever built.
Not this one, Dad. This one is actually a little bit of a hidden gem. So I know, you're right, these old soot bombs have a reputation for exploding and leaving people bankrupt. But this one in particular, if you can get a good one, from the folks I've talked to, can actually be fairly reliable. So we're pulling up to our buddies over here at Peak Auto Auction, and they've got what I think might be a hidden gem, because finding this car in halfway decent shape with any kind of paint lift on it is pretty unheard of.
Well, I'm worried about the head gasket on this, Tommy. These cars were known for going through head gaskets.
Yeah.
Because the Land Rovers and because...
Well, the story is that this uses an old Buick engine,
Yeah.
which is really from the late 50s, early 60s, and they kept boring it out year after year after year. The cylinder walls kept getting smaller, then you had issues with the castings, and it's an all-aluminum engine with steel cylinder liners. So what happens is people overheat these, then the head gaskets fail, and then the actual cylinder liners can start to slip and take out the whole engine. So there is a very realistic chance that this vehicle has gone through that, because it's a very low-dollar vehicle that the owner, Matt, here bought for super cheap. But we're about to find out. Let's see what's going on with this thing.
Look what I brought, Tommy.
Some coolant. No, hang on.
What?
American vehicle.
Yeah, well, that's
You
all right.
brought the wrong coolant.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Look at this boat.
It's just antifreeze, because I know what these things are like. And Tommy is a huge fan. It might be a disease when it comes to Land Rovers, especially first generation Discoveries. Come on, Tommy, what are you doing?
Look at this boat.
I see a boat. Now you want to buy a boat?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, for God's sakes.
TFL boat, we're missing it.
Yeah, we should get it for Andre just for fun. Like I was saying, you're a big fan of these, but the Discovery range in America was so bad that by the third one, they had to rename it because it got such a bad reputation for reliability.
Yeah, but most of that was because of Discovery 2, which have a lot of issues. These Discovery 1s, though, typically are a little bit more robust, and this one's unusual because it still has paint on it. Now, it is pretty dusty, but underneath that thick layer of dust is a beautiful dark green. And what's also unusual about this,
British racing green.
a lot of these have been chopped up and kind of modified badly over the years, but this one's got its original bumpers, it's got its original wheels, it's got good tires on it even, running boards. This is a nice unit right here, Dad. This looks like a surprisingly complete Discovery 1 that hasn't yet met the Land Rover Pit of Despair.
So it's a 1999.
It even has a headliner in it.
I know those usually sag. Well, how many miles?
139,000.
39? Yeah, that's a lot for this.
And actually, this is not a 99.
No?
No, this one is, it's tagged wrong. This is a 96. 96 or 97.
Okay, so it's even older.
Yeah, but look, it's actually really, really straight down the side. The sunroofs haven't appeared to ruin the headliner yet. That's pretty good, Dad.
Uh-oh, look what I found.
What'd you get there?
3 containers of antifreeze.
Now, you see that as a problem. I look at that as an opportunity
Oh, yeah.
for greatness.
Look what else I found.
What do you got there?
Look at this.
Little bits of trim here and there sagging. That for sure is a problem. No, not all of this is antifreeze, Deb. Most of this is oil. That's the good news.
Oh, but some of it's antifreeze.
Only some of it is antifreeze.
It's falling apart as we open it up. I bet you those tires are dry rotted. I bet you this thing has... I bet you if you look at the date code on that, it's going to be scary.
Should we see?
Yes.
I bet they're not.
What's the date code? I bet you it's 20 years.
DOT.
Yeah.
This was manufactured in the B third week of 7P. There we go. This should be, if I remember correctly, let me pop it. This should be a 4 liter, not a 4.6, which is good news. So 4 liters are a little better. Oh, here we go. All right, there we go. The Land Rover, the mighty Land Rover 4 liter V8. All aluminum.
Hello. It's empty.
Not a lot of coolant in there.
There's no coolant in there. Is
look
it
at
oil
the-
frothy?
Well, oil,
Doesn't look frothy.
a little crusty. What about under the coolant cap here? Under the coolant cap, it is okay.
It's dry as a bone.
I mean, it's dry as a bone.
Yeah,
Got
oil
oil
looks
in
like it's relatively clean,
it. That's good.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
good.
overfilled, so
not overfilled.
the oil reservoir is not necessarily overfilling.
No, it's clean oil. So it may be that it's cycling through it naturally
That's right.
by leaking out the exhaust.
Or out the bottom.
Yeah, or out the bottom, yeah.
So for those of you freaking out that I'm putting American vehicle antifreeze and coolant in a Land Rover, don't fear, because I guarantee by the time we're done driving this thing, it'll all have leaked out the bottom anyways.
I mean, it's a Buick engine. It's an American vehicle.
Oh, I like that, Dad.
Yeah.
You're right. It is a Buick engine.
It is a Buick engine.
People either want all the money in the world for these, or they're absolutely roached. It's hard
Well-
to find one in between.
Well, it's unusual to find one in this condition with 139,000 miles.
Yeah, exactly right.
I mean, that's a lot for a... These things weren't built to go that far.
Well,
Sort of, kind of.
all right, you want to see if it starts?
Yeah, we got power. Turn the key.
Okay, you ready? Don't stand.
Well, the
like it
alarm
again.
works.
Take two.
Take two. Oh. No valve clatter. Sounds good. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think there may be a little bit of a tick or a knock, but that's not uncommon.
There's a little bit of a tick. There.
Tick's less than mine, though, so
Oh, the tick went away.
yeah, so it might be like oil pressure.
Yeah, the tick went away. If there ever was a perfect car for a Granger extended warranty, this 1996 Disco would be it. But unfortunately, Granger doesn't warranty cars this old, but they do warranty cars that are much younger and just out of the factory warranty. So if you want peace of mind, if you want OEM technicians working on your car, if you want OEM parts for your car, and if your car isn't a 1996 but a much newer car, check out the link below and visit our friends at Granger. We are not only, well, partners, we are also customers, and our Granger warranty has worked out so well on our C8 Corvette. I highly recommend them. All right, are there any lights on?
Yeah, it's got a check engine and an anti-lock light on. So, check engine,
It means an instant fail when you go to smog it.
yeah, but it could be related to the fact the battery was just completely dead.
Or not.
Or not. The seat doesn't scoot forward,
That's not mine. Seat's cool.
but it does scoot backwards. My Land Rover has this exact same issue. Does your window go down?
Yeah, window goes down.
Window goes down.
Window's not cracked. That's always nice.
Yeah, windshield's not cracked. Rear window goes down.
Okay. How about air? Does that work? The chances of that working are probably...
Probably zero.
Zero,
We're gonna
yeah.
need the fan on.
I don't know. That might be...
I feel it right here.
It's the same, Tommy.
It's not necessarily the same. Maybe it's different.
It does work. You're right.
Yeah, it does work. Sometimes, like on my Land Rover, you have to drive a little bit up to 5 miles an hour before the ABS light goes off. It's got drive. It's got reverse. It's got reverse. See if the windshield works.
Windshield wipers work? Those work.
It works.
Yeah. Sporties work.
Sporties work. That's cool.
Got an aftermarket radio.
Oh, ABS light went off.
I would rather have the check engine light go off.
I don't think that's going to happen. Should we go down the road?
Yeah, let's go down the road.
Oh, this thing is cool, isn't it?
Well, you could always buy it yourself, Tommy.
I just bought one.
You could buy another one. They're like...
Let's see. seems to go down the road okay.
Does it shake? No?
Doesn't seem to shake.
Okay.
How does the suspension feel?
Did these have air suspension?
No.
Okay, that's good.
No, these are steel suspension.
That's wonderful. That's one problem we can tick. How do the brakes feel?
Squishy.
Oh, like they're bad?
Brakes are squishy.
In other words, they need doing.
Yeah, they probably need doing.
Yeah.
Or they need to be
Hey,
bled.
go farther. We need to try the 4-wheel drive too.
Well, it's full-time 4-wheel drive.
Oh,
So it's always in 4-wheel
how
drive.
about low range?
Yeah, we can try the low range. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Temperature's coming up. That's good.
Yeah, we have. I mean, it's not going to overheat in the first 30 seconds. You got to drive it a little bit.
You don't know these Land Rovers, Dad. Sometimes they just spontaneously combust. So far, feels pretty good. Do you want me to go full brakes?
Yeah, go full brakes.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
And
That's full brakes.
yeah.
So the brakes are shot.
So it needs brakes.
It needs brakes.
So it's got a diff lock here. So you go over to the diff lock, and then you should just kind of be able to push it forward. There we go.
Feels like it engaged.
Yeah, that's low range. Yeah, diff lock's on.
Okay.
Well, that works.
All right.
Should we go out of
Yes.
low range here?
Yeah, I would go to low range, especially out of the diff lock.
There we go. Diff lock off.
Let's see if anybody smoked in it.
That's in neutral.
That's always a good sign. Look, no one smoked in it, Tommy.
That's good.
All right. Let's take it back. Let's see if we can borrow a code reader. Now that we had to borrow a jump box. See what the code reader says.
I mean,
we are the worst at buying these, Tommy. Like the basic tools you want, we don't have. Okay, I should have thought of it too. It's on me too. So
what's a code reader going to tell you, right?
it'll tell you if it's something big or something small.
It won't tell you that. It'll say misfire P1046.
But then you know it's a misfire. At least you know what. At least it narrows it down to kind of a price cost to fix. Or
I mean, I would assume it needs head gaskets.
then that's expensive.
Yeah. Because if all the coolant is out of the engine, where did it go?
Okay,
Right.
so that's a $5,000 repair.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Now the question is, like, head gaskets, they don't always fail in a catastrophic way. Like, we had one that needed head gaskets where it leaks out the sides of the head gasket. Right? And then you can drive it
Well, couldn't you see it
until it leaks more.
No, couldn't you see the coolant leaking out? It would leave
potentially.
it would leave like a crusty film on the side of the engine.
We can look for it.
So let's look for it.
All right.
It doesn't look like it, but I can't really see.
I mean, no obvious failures here. Engine's definitely getting up to temperature, but you don't see it overheating. Do you see it overheating?
No.
Okay.
Okay, you want to see if it soaked up all that coolant? If it drank it up?
No.
I'm letting the pressure out.
Dad, what are you doing? This is like car 101.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
there you go. It's got a little bit of,
Yeah, it's still in there.
is it?
Yeah. I have noticed one thing which I really don't like, more than even the check engine or the NL lock. When I go into reverse, keep filming kind of by that check engine light. See if you can see it. See that? That's the oil light that's flashing on. That could be like a bad oil pump, but that could take out the whole engine. Catalyst efficiency below threshold.
Yeah. So that's a new cat.
So one thing I do want to check is, let's just see if it's low on oil. Yeah, it's a little low on oil. But it has it. Do you see that?
I don't know if I can be as good as you.
Oh no. Oh, Dad.
Oh,
That was not good. Okay, I would stop there, Dad.
very hot, isn't it? For as little as we drove it.
Well, it's up to temperature. How'd you spill it all on the exhaust manifold?
Because it's underneath the oil pickup.
Just let it idle for a little bit. That's when it would kick on, was when you would go in, when the revs would dip into like reverse, neutral, and drive, then the oil light would click on, which I would guess is probably why this thing was gotten rid of.
All right, Tommy, so what's your call?
I love it a lot. I would really like to take it home because I've been trying to buy one of these forever.
Yeah.
But I just think it's too much of a project for us.
So, too many red flags, you mean?
Now you've spilled oil everywhere, so it looks like it's on fire, so that's not helped the situation.
Well, that's not hurting it.
Yeah, I mean, I think if someone was mechanically handy,
Yeah.
$4,000 for this is kind of a steal.
Yeah.
I think you could probably flip it for $6,000. But it needs brakes, it needs a catalytic converter. I think there's still something going on with that coolant system because there was zero coolant in it when we came up to it.
And it's not a good sign that there's a box full of oil and coolant in the back seat. I mean, that says this is something that's been going on a while.
Like my buddy who runs Lost Cause Ranch on YouTube, he'd buy this thing in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And he'd turn it into something really cool. But I think for us, it's too big of a project.
Well, he's asking for it. Do you think that's too much, or do you think
No, I think that's pretty on the money.
You think?
Yeah,
I could always go back to him and say, we'll do 3.
I don't have the time for it, Dad. It's going to be a really good car for somebody. It's got really good bones, and the paint's good, and the interior's nice.
Maybe we're learning, huh? Maybe we've bought too many cars that need too much love, and we're learning that sometimes there are better homes in TFL for these projects. We'll see you next time. Ciao.
The oil pressure light's gone, though, so we fixed that.
So that's Tommy buying the car. We do have a sickness. So off camera, we decided that Tommy's going to sell the P38 that he just bought from the company here at auction. So that's going to go up on the auction. So if you want that car, we'll let you know when it's for sale. And then we got another $500 off on that one. So we're buying it, or Tommy's buying it for $3,500. So he's doing the paperwork, and yeah, one Range Rover gone, one Land Rover in, but I think it's a fair deal at $3,500, and I think it's a better car than the P38. So yeah, there you have it. We're buying another Land Rover.
All right, well, wahoo!
Well, congratulations, Tommy.
So I just traded one Range Rover for a Land Rover. So the plan is, folks, if you want to buy Perry, the P38, it's going to be for sale over at Peak Auto Auctions here very shortly. And now this Discovery One is going to be my new ride. So I didn't own that P38 for very long, but when a car speaks to your heart, sometimes you just have to go for it. And as much as I love Perry.
Yeah, why does it speak to your heart? What is it about this that you like so much?
Well, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with the Campbell Trophy videos of these Land Rover Discovery Ones going through South America and through the most inhospitable parts of the world. I thought they were just so cool. And I've been kind of casually looking for the last decade or so at 4 Discovery Ones, and they're pretty hard to find because they've all been ruined or thrown away because they're not particularly well made. Discovery 2s you can still find, but these early ones are really tough. And when I saw this one, I was kind of casually interested, and then once I drove it, I realized it actually drives really nicely. I think it'll be a really good little car.
Yeah, I think also what people sometimes forget is that, you know, mechanical stuff is relatively inexpensive or easy to fix unless you have to replace an engine.
Which I might need to.
But the cosmetics are actually much tougher, and this is a beautiful car. I think once you get the grime off of it and you see this lovely dark green, a kind of sparkle will come back to life. So I think, you know, to repaint a car could be a lot more expensive than to replace brakes or do a cat. And this car, at least from a cosmetic point of view, was really loved. I think it lived indoors. There's no, you know, there's no paint that's peeling.
Yeah.
There's no, you know,
no rust. That's really
no repair damage. It's. I mean, from a cosmetic point of view, inside and outside, it's pretty darn pristine.
Yeah, it's a really nice car. And look, there's things I'll need to fix. Like I'll have to put a cat in it to get it through emissions.
Yep. Well, that's going to happen.
And I got to do brakes on it, and I'm sure there's other things. But yeah, this is cool. I don't think I'm really going to mess with it that much. Like a lot of these are really modified, but I think it's kind of cool seeing a stock one. So, you know, I'll try to keep the paint nice, and now we'll be a 2 Land Rover household, my wife and I. Will have a Disco 1 and a Discovery 3 as well.
Yeah, and I love it, Tommy. I mean, out of all the Discos, this by far is the coolest of them because it is the first one.
Yeah,
this is what started it all, basically.
Yeah, back in the late 1980s, and these didn't come in the 2-door in America. They didn't come with a diesel in America. They did come with a manual, which is really hard to find. But what's kind of the craziest thing about these is, especially driving all these new Land Rovers and Range Rovers and all new SUVs, is how small this is. You know, by modern standards, this is a pretty small car.
Yeah, and I like that.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, so it'll be really fun on the trail. Maybe we'll put some better tires on it.
And you know what? This is the thing about cars, right? As much as if you love cars like I think me and you do, Tommy, as much as you try to be analytical about it, in other words, left brain, at the end of the day, you tend to be more like your heart over your head.
Sure,
So
totally.
you kind of buy these things with your heart, and they're kind of like lost puppies, and I think this one has found that good home that we were talking about. So congratulations,
Thank
my
you,
man.
I appreciate it.
I'm super happy for you.
And the good news is, since we filled it up with oil, that oil light has gone away. I'm not saying that problem is totally fixed, but it's not coming back. And the temperature is also holding solid. Oh no, it's back a little bit.
The oil
So
light?
maybe our oil issues are not solved.
Well, it could be an oil filter.
Yeah, like an oil pump screen or something.
Yeah, it could be that.
Or maybe we just don't drive it at idle. There's another solution. So, well, there's more to fix as always.
Hey, the story continues.
Yeah, okay. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below, as I'm sure you will. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah, this time it's really goodbye. Ciao.